What's going on, everyone? Talon here with Talon Collects Figures, and today we're going to be looking at this Vash figure. So I finally ended up getting Vash the Stampede here. I've been wanting him for quite a while. Really love this anime. I was kind of bummed when I first missed out on the, what is it, the reprint or second run. Actually, I guess it's technically the third run, but the box that said like the reprint edition or the renewal version, I think was the name of it. Yeah, because that was in 2019 that the renewal one came out, but I didn't buy it before it sold out, and then the prices all went up. So I've just been looking to find him for a good price here, and I finally found one that I was able to live with. Got him for $104. That includes the tax and shipping, so I was happy with that price. It is pre-owned, so I am going to be the second owner, and the only thing that's regrettably missing from this figure is actually the bonus little cat figurine here. So that is missing, but I just really wanted Vash, and I really couldn't find him anywhere else for a reasonable price. He was just going for like $300 everywhere I was looking. So when I found one for close to retail, I figured I'd pick him up, or actually at retail, because I believe this figure first came out for $100 retail, and then the reprint or the renewal version was $120 or $110, something like that. So it wasn't too bad, but anyway, we have Vash here, and I'm pretty sure this is a second run of Vash, because if we look down here, the only thing I could find that hints at it is just this number right here, this PP412, means that this should be the 2015 production of it, but he originally, like the first run came out in what, 2012? Or 2013. Yeah, so the original came out in 2013, so I believe this is 2015. I just got him in January of 2021. So yeah, I ordered him on Merchkari, so it's just someone selling it on the Merchkari app, and I decided to pick him up. So let's go ahead and get him out of the box here and see what he looks like, and make sure he's actually in good condition, because he was advertised as the figure not having any damage or defects. Looks like they had the original, like, I don't know, instructions or something like that in here, so that's pretty cool. Get the, looks like it's all worn out and stuff, like it's from the anime there. Everything has kind of been, like, war-torn and stuff like that, so really cool looking piece of paper here, actually. I quite like this. Yeah, so let's go ahead and finish getting them out of there. Alright, so here is Vash out of the box. He's looking pretty good, but he is one of the Art FX lines from Kotobukiya, and that's one of my least favorite lines that they have, and it's just because the materials that they use seem to be different than their other lines, like the Bishudo figures and like the Annie Links, and a few of their other lines. They just use, I don't know, a different material. Like the figures feel more hollow, and the material's like not as dense or something, so he's a lot lighter than some of their other figures, even though he is actually a bigger size than some of them, or he's just got more kind of space. Mainly it's just the pose right there. But yeah, he's just a lighter figure, so it just feels like kind of lesser quality materials than the other Kotobukiya figures, which I just, like I said, I've only noticed that with their Art FX line, so I'm not sure if there's a reason for that, if that line actually does use maybe a different molding process, or actually uses a different kind of resin or maybe or something. Either way, still looks really good, but again, it's just the feel of this figure is not kind of what I'm used to for their quality, but looks good. So I don't think it's a reproduction or anything like that. The box looked good. Again, I've felt this kind of material before from some of their other figures, so I'm not too concerned about that. Overall, looks like the figure is in great condition. Don't really see any major blemishes, marks, any kind of chips or anything like that. And yeah, Vash looking pretty good here. Definitely one of my favorite kind of anime characters, like, period. I just really like Vash the Stampede. He's just a really funny character. Alright, yeah, so let's get him set up on the stand here. Oh yeah, he's got his gun here, so here's his big revolver. And then he does have his glasses, which is nice, because I was kind of worried that they didn't have the glasses. Looks like the glasses might be a little bent. They were kind of loose in the package, so I'll have to see if that's how they're supposed to be bent, if it is face or if something happened there. So yeah, let's try to get them put together. All right, there we go. So we got his glasses and his gun put on. So the gun fit just fine. Gun slid in there, but the glasses, for some reason, like when you push them on, they kind of stretch out to the side a little bit. So if I like tapped him, they like shot off like a rubber band or something like that. So can't really jar him too much, or maybe it's only if I touch the glasses they kind of like shoot off. So that is a little worrying, because if they just kind of randomly shoot off, like I don't know if they're just on there from like tension or something like that and they happen to slip off, they could shoot off somewhere. Depending on where I put them, they could like shoot behind a cabinet or something like that, and it might be lost forever. But they are on there and they look good, and they're very iconic too. I really like Vash's glasses here. They definitely make the character, well, not make the character, but they add to his character quite a bit. So you can see there the glasses. Looks like I might need to maybe clean the glasses a little bit. They look a little foggy, so, but that's not too big of a deal, because from a distance right there they look perfectly fine. So he's ready in action, and this is actually from the Badland Rumbles, so that's from the movie. Was the movie really released back in 2013? Because that's the first run of this was 2013, so I guess the movie must have come out back then. I kind of remember it being a little later than that. I thought the movie was more like 2015. I don't know, time just slipping by recently. A lot of these old animes or old shows that I'm remembering are either a lot older than I'm actually truly remembering, or they're a lot newer. I never seem to be in the right ballpark. I'm always too early or too new for them. But yeah, Vash is looking quite good here. So I'm very happy to add him to my collection, because he is one that I've been looking after for a while. There's not many Vash the Stampede figures out there, or statues as well. So I thought this was one of the better looking ones, and for the price, one that I could actually afford, because I believe the other one I was looking at was quite expensive. It was like $400 or $500 for the other Vash figure, or statue, because I believe it was a 1/4 scale, so that could be why it was actually a lot bigger. So the figure would be pretty massive actually. But anyway, this is Vash from the Kotobukiya line, and very happy to add him to my collection. Let me know if you have him in your collection down below, if you have any of the other runs or releases of him, if you can let me know the differences between them, because the only thing I think I can notice from the original release back in 2013 versus this one 2015 is the hair color. I believe the original 2013 one was a lot yellower, and whereas this one looks more of like a metallic or shiny yellow, but I could be wrong on that. So yeah, always curious to know what the differences are, so if you happen to know, leave it in the comments below. But that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed, and of course I will catch you in the next one.